welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a room tour. I just want to be able to show you guys a little bit of my collection. I have a few more dolls that I have, you know, scattered around the house, but for the most part, you know, these are mostly my favorite ones. Pokemon right here. This one was gifted to me by my mom. That one belonged to my sister, my older sister, and I cherish it a lot. That's why I keep it next to the bedside. Unfortunately, my sister passed away in 2019 from cancer. So this always helps me feel like she's right here with me still. I'm really big into going into Disneyland. I have a bunch of ears. I've always enjoyed Disney movies as a kid. And again, a bunch of plushies. I don't know if you can tell Woody's saving, Woody and Forky are saving the rest of the plushies over here. Flick is hanging off. This right here is my sorry, my Rainbow High collection. My bad. um, this is the first ones that came out, and I was so excited. I believe they came out like late 2019, early 2020, like around the beginning of the pandemic, and I just fell in love with the Rainbow Highs. I had a few dolls before I got these, but Rainbow High is what really like started me. She's really cool. The blue one right here. Another one of my absolute favorites is this one. I forgot her name. Should be here. Jet Dawson. I believe when she first came out, it had like a different name on the box, and mine has the sticker on it. So I ended up cutting all the names for each doll, and I left them on the displays. She just happens to be one of my favorites. That's why I gave her the little toy mini brands. She reminds me so much of Melanie Martinez. Here I have my little wedding shelf display, I guess. This one's from 2004, 2005, I can't remember. And I have the vintage one that has like the original face sculpt, and I just think it's such a stark contrast, and I love it. Over here I have a few more of my older collector dolls, as well as the Barbie tea set in the back. These Disney ones from the 90s, super, super cute. Um, they make me happy like whenever I see them because of the ridiculous way that the outfits look. It's just very over the top, very 90s. I believe this one is from Barbie and the Rockers. I love her. I absolutely love her. The neon colors, Her hair is amazing. I wish I had that hair. She's one of my favorites. That's why I have her at the top. And then Totally Hair Barbie is one of the first Barbies I really fell in love with. I remember, my sister having her, and I always wanted one for myself. And my sister used to always remove the doll heads, and she would laugh, and I would always fix them. Like I would always put the heads back and then try to fix them. That's my Sleeping Beauty. Is it Sleeping Beauty? Yeah, it's Sleeping Beauty Barbie. She's also one of my favorites. She's really pretty. That's why I haven't opened her on purpose. And then these two I recently found at a thrift store. I was very happy to be able to fix their hair because their hair was a little matted. And she's very flexible. I have a few My Little Ponies. I had a few as a kid, and I remember playing with them. But, obviously as you get older, your parents get rid of stuff. Right here, I have a Halloween Barbie, but I have her next to Harvey from Sabrina the Teenage Witch because I grew up on that show. I grew up watching the reruns, and I still watch it sometimes. I absolutely love the show. This is not Sabrina, but I chose to make her Sabrina because the original Sabrina dolls were not cute. And then I have the Lucy dolls in the back. Let me remove this. Sorry, they're hanging. I have some of my Wizard of Oz dolls right here. I do not have the ruby red slippers. I don't know where they went. I must have misplaced them because we moved recently. And then over here I have Brandy. I loved her show, Moesha. I recently rewatched it. And then this is like the celebrity shelf, I guess. Um, this Selena doll was one of my first dolls I've ever had. I must have misplaced her shoes too. She had really high silver shoes, and I absolutely love her. She's one of my absolute favorite dolls from my whole collection. I have Elvis in the back, Britney Spears. I love the Britney Spears Pepsi doll right here. I don't know if you guys can see it with the light. And then I have the Olsen twins, or at least I thought I did. Um, I accidentally ended up finding two Ashley Olsen dolls. So one of them was supposed to be Mary Kate, and it's the one where she's not smiling, but both of these are smiling. So I think they're both Ashley. Let me know down in the comments if you guys know. I just find it funny because, most people wouldn't spot that, but it still bothers me to this day. And then down here, I have another Lucy doll. I have the Billie Eilish doll. Um, I have the Gone with the Wind doll. She looks she's very static. Like she does not have any movement to her body or anything. She's very stiff. And then down here, I don't know if you can see it. I have a few of my Power Ranger dolls. I have Trini and Kimberly. I grew up watching the reruns. I remember my brother was really into it, and then he had the movie, and I rewatched the movie many, many times. Let me see. On this shelf right here, I have my Barbie dolls. And then I have another Ken dressed, I think it was a soldier, I can't remember. And I dressed him up as a hot Ken. And then I have like the other Barbie that I rescued here. I found this outfit in AliExpress. And I just thought they looked really, really cute. Down here, I have two of my very first dolls that I've ever had. This is the 2016 Birthday Wishes Barbie. And then this one I don't remember. The Barbie look doll in the back. The Powerpuff Girls. I recently did the Powerpuff Girls She Glam collection review. Go ahead and watch it if you haven't watched it. It's pretty fun. I have a picture of Selena because I love Selena Quintanilla. And then right here on this shelf, I have some of the newer Monster High dolls. The G3. The little cafe. She's really pretty. Here I have some of my favorite Bratz dolls. The Bratz Always dolls that recently came out last year. I did not want to unbox them because they're so pretty in their display. So I ended up getting like backup ones just to be able to open. Tuxedo mask. I love Sailor Moon, so I kind of thought she would fit in this for some reason. I was able to snag all of the Mean Girl dolls. I was very happy. I did not have to pay any scalpers. And then on this shelf, I have a bunch of little dolls I found on, I think it was Temu. A mixture of Temu and AliExpress. Because I know she came from Temu. And then some of the ones in the back came from Temu. But the rest of them are from AliExpress. I ended up dressing them up similar to the Disney dolls. Like she's supposed to be Aurora being kissed. She's Mulan. She's my little Mulan. She's Cinderella. That's why I put the little blue so you could kind of know the pink and blue. And then Snow White. My little Olaf back there with Elsa. And then she's Ariel, right? She kind of looks like Ariel. Down to up. So right here I have a few of my like older, these were the Bratzillas. They were really fun. They're the ones that you get to customize. So their hair and like the arms and everything, pull apart. I just love the eyes on these. They're really pretty. And then I have the ones that glow in the dark. And then these are a few of the older Bratz dolls that I had. They're not the articulated ones, obviously. I got this from the other box, so that's not from them. And then right here I have the more modern ones. These are the newer ones. And then the Kylie ones. On the main cabinet, I currently have like a little set of lights, and I fixed it up really cute for, the Wizard of Oz and Wicked right here. I fell in love with the Wicked movie, and I plan on getting like another set of these dolls just to be able to have some to play with. But I love collecting, but I also don't always want to open the dolls. Sometimes I do, because at the end of the day, it's a doll. But there's some of them that I'm a sucker for packaging. Disney dolls. This is just a few. I have a lot more scattered throughout the house, but I need to get better shelves for them. I have Dopey back there. Let me see if I can move this. I love The Little Mermaid. She's one of my favorites. The Little Mermaid and, Aladdin and Belle were honestly my absolute favorites, but The Little Mermaid really stole my heart as a kid. And I still love her. She's amazing. I tried to give the newer movie a chance. I obviously bought the doll. I think she's really pretty. Halle Bailey is really pretty. I unfortunately was still really stuck on, I wish they would have just created a new mermaid for her character as opposed to rehashing, Disney doing it that way. I have not been a fan of like the live action movies that concludes the end of my little doll room tour. I have a few more dolls, scattered throughout the house, but I'd rather show them at a different time when I have like better shelves for them, because I have a lot more of the actual Disney store dolls, and I want like a glass cabinet for them. All right, so thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell if you're wanting to watch more.
Baby, please, I just want to like myself.